Absence makes the heart grow fonder, or so they say. But in the world of power, absence isn't just about sentiment, it's about control. If you're always available, you're taken for granted. If you disappear at the right moment, you become a legend. Today we're exploring Law 16 of the 48 Laws of Power. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Let's talk about why too much presence breeds contempt, why absence creates value, and how you can strategically use scarcity to command more power and influence. Scarcity breeds value. It's one of the most fundamental principles of economics and psychology. The rarer something is, the more people want it. And this isn't just true for diamonds or luxury cars, it's true for you. If you're always around, people become desensitized to your presence. Your words lose weight. Your attention loses meaning. The human brain is wired to overlook what is always available. But when something or someone becomes scarce, they become desirable. In 1958, Elvis Presley, the biggest star in the world, was drafted into the US Army. 2 years out of the limelight, and what happened? Did people forget him? No, when he returned, he was bigger than ever. His absence had only made the world crave him more. Now compare that to the countless artists who flood the market with music, appearances, interviews, only to burn out and fade away. Scarcity is a form of power. Consider relationships. We've all seen it. Someone chases too hard, texts too much, makes themselves too available. And in doing so, they kill attraction. They think their presence is a gift, but instead it becomes a burden. The same applies in the workplace. If you're always in meetings, always responding instantly, always saying yes, your presence is expected. And when something is expected, it is no longer valued. Think of a chess game. The queen is the most powerful piece, but what makes her powerful? The fact that she doesn't move constantly. She waits, she strikes at the right moment. Power isn't about being everywhere, it's about knowing when to be seen and when to disappear. So how do you apply Law 16 in real life? 3 key strategies. 1. Exit at your peak. If you've just delivered a great speech, made a powerful point in a meeting, or won a major victory, leave. Don't linger. Don't overexpose yourself. Napoleon understood this. After major military victories, he often withdrew from the public eye, letting his legend grow in his absence. 2. Limit access. If everyone can reach you at all times, you lose leverage. Make yourself slightly harder to reach. This creates demand. Steve Jobs was famous for disappearing for days, even weeks, leaving his team desperate for his insight. And when he returned, his words carried weight. 3. Disappear at the right moment. If you're dealing with a group that doesn't respect you, don't argue. Withdraw. Let them feel the loss of your presence. This works in friendships, relationships, business. When people notice the gap you leave behind, they reassess your value. But beware. Absence is a weapon, and like any weapon, it can backfire. Disappear for too long, and people move on. If you remove yourself completely, you risk irrelevance. There's a balance. Take Howard Hughes. Once a powerful billionaire, he withdrew so much from public life that he became a ghost. His absence didn't increase his respect, it made him forgotten. So be strategic. Use absence to increase your value, but don't overdo it. The goal is to create demand, not to be forgotten. So what's the takeaway? Presence is powerful, but absence, used correctly, is even more powerful. If you want to be respected, valued, even admired, don't always be available. Make them miss you. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Like and subscribe if you found this insightful, and if you've ever used this law in your own life, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next one.